This is going to be interesting to see if we crown a new champion or if we see a repeat here from K7.
One of the original Xbox killers. He proceeded over to PS4, but coming back to Xbox to claim his throne.
Aaron Black.
All right, here it is. Our grand finals now on the stage. We got Showoff versus Pulse, and it looks like K7 Showoff is going to be busting out the Oshtek here in grand finals. Isn't really feeling confident about the way that matchup went when they previously met in the winner's side of things. So now here in grand finals, when he's got 6 games to go, he's going to be busting out the Oshtek Warrior. We obviously know K7 for his Sub-Zero, but he does actually have a really good Kodokana. So, I mean, and honestly, anything he picks up, I'm sure, is great. But I think that, you know, his Oshtek Warrior is something that we don't see a ton of. But, man, his Kodokana is actually really, really solid. And we're going to see it now in the grand finals here of the Nightmare Series Season 2, Cleve.
Also, I would not even doubt it, too. The way he plays Sub-Zero is very spacing heavy, and Kodokan is the exact same way. I would not doubt this character to be it, and the crushing blow on the pizza disc already. It has been served.
And now we can go ahead and set that sun up. Not going to get any time underneath it. Instead, Pulse taking the spot for the tanning straw. And here we go. Breakaway now burn. That's part of the process, though. K7 now looking to hunt him down. We're getting closer and closer to the corner as well. Breakaway coming back now for K7 here.
Oh, sitting the ass is going to be a little more damage than it should be. An extra 50 damage? Why not? We take those.
All right. Looks like swinging with those big long-range sword normals, just trying to close the gap, see if he can catch Pulse with a whiff punish or something. Good throw tuck from Pulse. There it is again with those big sword normals. So far, though, Pulse hasn't been swinging.
Yeah, you honestly, the way you play against Kodokan is just sit there, wait for forward 2. When he staggers forward 2, take your turn, and every time you press the button, exactly what's going to happen. You're going to get caught by forward 2, and now you're in the blender. Command grab on deck, blowing up those tattoos, give him some more damage.
Up the hydration. Slurp it up. All right, nice throw from Pulse. Gonna get himself out of the corner. This gives him a decent distance out of the corner. Most of the time you throw out of the corner, you stay in the corner and you just throw them away from it. But Aaron Black's got a very interesting sort of positioning change that happens with his back throw.
Now he's stuck in the corner. Aaron Black sitting in that acid.
Oh,
but the
throw me.
You can't throw a champ. Jerking up that blood slowly but surely.
Look at that 40% into the unblockable. He jumped out of it, though. Pulse not going to get caught by such gimmicks here.
Slowly but surely. Getting his way out of the corner
here. Okay, that might be it. The breakaway going to come out. He's got no life left, though. Oh, no! Oh, no. K7 Showoff went for the sun to try to bleed him out. And Pulse knows how to turn the sun off completely. Oh, he's still alive? Okay. The bonus Kodal health. 19 left.
Trying to gather up some more damage with that gunshot. But how long can it last?
Oh my god. This is so
down
to the wire. The sun. Don't step into the sun.
Don't get by disc.
Oh no! Scudshot loses. Pulse will take game 1.
Just in time, that Scudshot came back.
That is so important here for Pulse as well because, you know, he's on the winner side of things. He does not want the bracket to get reset. Like, if he's only 3 games away from winning, and if he can just close it out here and now, it'll set a statement, and that's money in the bag, no worries. So, I'm very curious if he's going to be able to maintain this momentum or if K7's going to turn around because this is going to be quite the brawl between these two if it goes to a bracket reset. K7, though, has a long journey ahead of him. It's going to happen, and Pulse now one step closer to claiming the Nightmare Series Season 2.
Is he gonna stick with Kodokan? Myth has it every time those tattoos go up, Do-Rag lights up also.
Tundra.
Nope, gonna stick with Sub-Zero. Not today. Said, I'm a mix. I'm a mix.
So we thought he'd give it a whirl with Kodokan. It honestly wasn't bad from Kodokan. You know, I mean, he lost to with the fatal blow coming out right at the end there, which you only get hit by a fatal blow if you almost killed him. So, you know, had it almost in the bag there, wasn't able to secure the victory, so he's going to go back to the tried and true, the comfortability, the familiarity, the Frosty Champ. Busting out Sub-Zero here in Game 2 of Grand Finals now, Cleve. What will happen? Is he going to turn around with the Lin Kuei?
I would expect so. It's the only character he really has had the most success with.
Yeah, in terms of tournament placements and stuff, it's been a lot of Sub-Zero here from K7. And that's going to be no different here in the Nightmare series, it looks like.
I feel as he got some extra energy. As soon as Sonic Fox let out that tier list saying, hey, Sub-Zero's low tier, K7 said, hold my beer, and just won Frosty Faustings.
Definitely keeping the character on the map. Man, who would have thought that Frosty Faustings would have been one of the last open entry events other than the, well, I guess because the LCQ got fully canceled. And then Final Combat was an open entry. So Frosty Faustings was the last, one of the last like publicly open events for people to play in. What else happened? Were there other tournaments? Wasn't there another one?
I don't even remember, to be honest.
I thought there was one more, but I think it might have been Final Combat.
That's about it. Seems like.
Yeah, and that didn't. I mean, we played at the GGA place. We did like an impromptu tournament, but it was not the same as the LCQ. Gur won it though. Gur took home the prize. Pulse right now, got some corner lockdown here. Acid Puddle is out. Here's the launcher. Whiffs the combo though. That's unfortunate in grand finals, no less. Gonna get the redemption combo here, and K7 will fall. So it's gonna be tied up rounds here. Round 3 now on the board here. K7 needs to take this if he's gonna keep this. He does not want to go down 2-0. That's gonna be a tough position to crawl back from with the axe looming over.
Yeah, at that point, all it was just stay in the corner. I can't get out. Start up my mix, start my pressure with the acid. But K7, the tides have turned. How far can we take it? Not very far.
Slide mix. Got him caught on those toes. K7 immediately going to turn it right back around, though, man. It's like both of these players are just vying to put their opponent in the corner. Pulse immediately rolling out of it. They're both sliding. Both of their slides can switch positions. One on Amplify. I mean, it's ridiculous. Oh, this might be it, though. Didn't have the meter. Oh, there we go, though. K7 going to still catch him there. So K7 will take game 2. And I think that was very important. Definitely to start to show that you're still alive here early on. Being down 2-0 in grand finals is tough, but tying it up 1-1, I think that's important that you set the pace. That, hey, this is going to be a hard-fought match between you and me, and I definitely have what it takes to bring this home my way.
I think we're in a long, long night of matches. This is the one to end it with.
Yeah, I am happy. So far, this has been about half the duration of a typical Nightmare Series event, which makes about all right. We do the bracket, and then the other half is the top 8. So we're gonna be out of here in no time. But man, what a season it has been, and to have it end with these two absolute killers, these titans of the game on the screen, I couldn't be happier. I think it's a really fun storyline, of course, too, to see K7 looking to defend the throne. But we got the newcomer, the usurper, the Wanderer, coming from the PlayStation side of things where he spent much of his time recently, but he's coming back home to Xbox here real quick because he heard that there's a prize up for grabs and he wants it. Also, thank you for the follow, Darth Fictional. Glad you're enjoying the stream.
Nice 200 bank account. Does not sound bad in quarantine.
Hey, Sty1900, thank you also for the follow. Glad you guys are enjoying this heated Xbox action here as we get down to the wire here for Nightmare Series Season 2. Of course, Season 3 just around the corner, May 12th. Make sure you guys get signed up as the sign-ups should be open now. So make sure you guys are getting signed up for the Nightmare Series Season 3, which is going to be coming up May 12th is when that is going to be available.
And once again, we see this exact same game plan is stay in the corner, keep your opponent there. How long can they stand? The brick wall has been opened. Bricks are slowly being removed, as his health bar does also.
All right, so K7 taking that round, and man, that was a dominant round as well. The majority of that health bar still remaining, basically only blocked a couple attacks here. So that's sending a message to Pulse. Pulse is going to need to turn it up. He beat his Kotal Khan, but his Kotal Khan is not his Sub-Zero. And K7 on a tear right now. Good blocks on the overhead. Pulse now looking to answer back. Oh man, as soon as he does though, the jump in from K7.
How far can this life lead be? Stuck in the corner he is. Reversal grab being teched. K7 so smart. Trying to bait the back one, but no dice. 4-2 it is. Into the brutality. No, we're gonna save your head for later.
So K7 Showoff. Man, that was a convincing game there. That was really quick. He just basically sent it to the corner and then locked it down from there. So a very, very dangerous round and dangerous position for Pulse to find himself in. And now, of course, K7 on the verge of the bracket reset, which is also going to mean that Pulse's previous win over Kotal Khan, worthless, meaningless. It means nothing. They're going to both go back to 0-0, and Pulse is going to need to bring it home again, and he's going to need to do it after, you know, suffering a bracket reset. That does mental damage to some players, and Pulse is going to need to make sure that that doesn't rattle him should it happen. Of course, Pulse is going to try to shut it down here and now. 2 in a row is all it takes here, and he'll be taking the tournament and the bulk of the prize pool.
At this point, K7's just saying, I'm a mix, I'm a mix, I'm a mix. How long can you last?
Dude, it's guesses, right? How good are you at guessing? That's it.
How much rock, paper, scissors have you played in your childhood? No kick for you, down 4 instead. Eat the dynamite, full screen. How long can we last?
Right.
Plus frames contesting with down 1. Both of them have a 6-framer, so it means Sub-Zero is going to win it out, but just not the right timing.
Back and forth. Nice use of that prone shot to Limbo. Champ, you cannot get him with shit. He ducks everything with that low profile. It's crazy. Mid,
Surprised they learned. Don't play around with black.
Alright, big boot knocked him right back into the acid here. K7 back against the wall. He is sitting on Fatal Blow here, though, so that does mean that he has that explosive damage available to him. Ooh, tried to challenge with the big boots. Gonna come in from Pulse. Pulse on the board here in game 4.
He still has Crushing Blow loaded. He's gonna go for it. Ooh,
Okay.
Blocked it. Of course, still has it
Overhead
loaded,
comes
but... Oh, and a grab instead.
Stomp, stomp, stomp. And the crushing
Oh,
blow
and
is
a jaw.
available as well. Pulse spending the resources. Oh, the whiff punish. Okay, here we go. K7 gonna start to send it back toward the corner here. Gonna spend his own crushing blow here. Wants the damage. Wants to start stacking it up while he can.
Slide breakaway just in time. No acid for you, but instead, full screen and then the acid. I'm that nice.
That's going to be a trade in K7's favor here. Pulse doesn't quite have the defensive bar to get out of it, but he is now sitting on Fatal Blow. One hit from Pulse could close it out. I don't think he's going to get the chance here. K7 going to shut it down and bring us to a final round in game 4 here. He's on the verge now of resetting this bracket. Pulse needs to get it together. Gets it hit.
Once again, stuck in the corner on knockdown. What is the answer? No trap on this variation, but definitely more mix.
Alright, nice jump in there from Pulse. And now Pulse on the offensive. Trying to open him up. Pulse does also have the life lead, so he doesn't necessarily need to get too aggressive here. Full launcher. Pulse going for the optimal anti-breakaway combos as well, but the overhead's going to come through for K7. Not quite in Fatal Blow territory here, either of these players. Walked over that acid a little bit.
Oh, the dice are rolling. What is the answer? And the low is it this time? You already spent the crushing blow, but you're going to use the interactable for a little more damage. Great awareness of his stage, with the wake up Fatal Blow not working out, and he is dead.
What? He ducked underneath it and then they still blocked? Holy shit, okay. Well, K7 has done it. The bracket has been reset. And Pulse is going to need to recover from that. He's going to need to sort of shake it off, as we're going to now go into a reset grand finals bracket where both players are going to be back at 0.
Of course, bring in your inner Taylor Swift, shake it off.
Man, this is a completely different story from what we saw the previous time these players met. You know, K7 was sent to the losers bracket by none other than Pulse himself. And here, K7 seems to have hit a rhythm, hit some momentum coming from the losers side of things, where he is in it to win it right now, as the momentum is currently on his side. Of course, Pulse might have just been kind of biding his time, right? Waiting. He knew he had the bracket reset behind him, wasn't too worried about it. So Pulse is now, you know, gotten himself a lot of data from these previous matches, and this might be where Pulse decides to turn things up so he can secure the victory. Just looking to put on a good show here from Team Prolific.
Spacing game is heavy, sticking him back right in the acid. And full screen game is being played. Some best of the pokes in the game is coming from Aaron Black, using that down 4 very effectively from Pulse. Obviously, he's been day 1, so he knows the character in and out. Oh, trying to bait out some pokes, trying to maybe get a back one out of him. But again, the jump over, but not quite
Limbo
connecting.
champ, you can't jump in on Aaron Black when he's laying down. Did you try to punch from the sky while I'm laying down? You're a fool.
No contesting it. And that is going to be it for round one. Pulse making a statement very convincingly, too.
Round
Yeah,
two.
still had over 80% of that life bar available to him. So K7's going to need to tweak things up, come up with an answer. Nice short hop over the Amplify. That's the tech. Here we go. K7, smart stuff.
Now locked down in the corner, but does not matter when wake up roll is an option. Staying there in the acid, using the move, the back to actually stand forward to keep him in the acid longer. Smart decision by Pulse, but not the smart decision to get yourself in the corner with Sub-Zero.
Yeah, Pulse unfortunately committing to that string when he rolled out. So it's going to allow K7 to take some significant momentum here. Pulse still sitting on all of his meter here. And it looks like he's going to take that meter with him to the next round, as K7's not going to launch him into the air. No chance for a breakaway, although I think it would have been a bad idea, and Pulse wouldn't have done it. Pulse would have hung onto the meter as well. And we're going to have a final round here in game one post-reset. This is going to be very important who takes the lead.
After the tip of the axe, connecting barely into that reset. Is he going to roll out this time? No, because he has no meter. Conversion coming out, no side switch for you. We're staying full screen away from that corner.
Pulse just keeps on swinging, and he's getting the connections here that he needs yet again. This time, the crushing blow coming out from Pulse. No breakaway to stop it. Pulse has a huge lead right now. The fatal blow reaches, and the armor through the bullets as well. So K7 staying alive, spending it all.
Staying alive. How far can we take it?
Oh, but there it is, the back two swinging the gun, and Pulse now on the board in the bracket post reset. Very important for Pulse to sort of show that he is still in this there, as we did just see K7 get a 3-0 basically, turning it around. But Pulse still alive here, and Pulse now on the board, 2 games away from taking the tournament. Very important. Can K7 shut this down, or is Pulse going to be our new champion?
Post reset is where it matters for Pulse. Even if you lost the first set, keep your composure. Stay composed. Stay here. You have another life. It was only your first.
Yeah, I think that, of course, K7 really wants to win again. He's the returning champ. It would be very important or powerful of a message to send, as I'm definitely the king of Xbox, for him to win the Nightmare Series back-to-back here. But so far, Pulse looking to be an upset on that, and a definite huge contender here in this matchup between the two of them.
Round one. Fight!
We're in the dungeon with poor old Goro in the background. Rest in peace. He is gone forever.
Pulse off to a good start here. Oh, gonna get thrown though by K7. That'll even up the life bars a bit. And Pulse now just kind of backing away, spending some of these bullets from the rifle.
Yeah, I like how K7's trying to keep him content, saying, hey, I have meter from ice ball. I'm not afraid to throw it out. But, of course, Pulse just not throwing out random gunshots, not trying to go for gun stands all the time. Keeping that meter.
They're just feathering it.
Blocking every ice ball. Worried about that meter burn.
Yeah, it doesn't have the amplify bars available for Pulse to amplify the Scud shot, but just Scud shot, beats both the amplified and the regular one, so didn't have to worry about that.
Oh, slowly moving our way. Are we going to be at the corner soon? Looks like it, unless something has to be said by Pulse. Try to use that stand 2 stagger, no more. And we are in the corner. We are here to stay. K7, what is the mix-up?
K7 just outside of Fatal Blow territory, which is going to be a very dangerous thing for Pulse if he knocks him into that Fatal Blow range. He's going to likely need to spend the breakaway here to get out of this. Pulse still alive. Nice throw to switch up the positions as well. That does mean Fatal Blow available for both players.
Ooh, the timer.
A lot of that mindless sort of ice balls that we've seen not going to work out. And like you said, the timer's starting to play a role here. Did he just freeze the clock at 1 second? Oh my god, I thought he was Sub-Zero, not Gearus.
Oh my lord, it doesn't matter how close to death you are forward to Fatal Blow. Is the answer always and never not?
Round two.
That was ridiculous from K7 to freeze the clock at 1 second left, knowing that the Fatal Blow was enough damage to kill, but it had to be frozen in time to do it.
And as you said, frozen in time, now he's frozen in real life. And the corner is mine. Not Shang Tsung, it's actually Sub-Zero's. Scud shot to stop him. Get him away from me. Get away. 6 feet, 6 feet.
Good blocks on the amplified ice
10
ball.
of 40
Does
ice ball.
allow K7 to take the plus frames off of the big boot, though.
Oh, that nice little all shimmy equipped it on Sub-Zero, and the down two gonna connect into the acid. Stay in there, he says, but no. K7 says back one instead.
He doesn't have any breakaway to stop this. Is this mid-screen crushing blow? Yes, it is, and K7 will take game 2. A solid back and forth here in our grand finals after the reset.
Sub-Zero wins.
Oh, disgusting. K7 not even gonna think about it. First game didn't even happen. The reset happened. No, first game, just nope, nothing happened. I didn't get a loss. Wasn't there. Never heard of it. Now we're back at the character select screen. I would be very, very, very surprised if we see another character.
Aaron Black.
Straight to that Aaron Black, tried and true, day one. The improvement also from Pulse, from Injustice 2 to MK11, I would say after the confidence boost that he got, after he beat Rewind at an offline tournament, ever since then, it's been that just progressive, I am getting better, slowly but surely, and he's really turned into a top player.
Absolutely, absolutely. Here we go, tied up set in the grand finals right now. I don't know, man. Ninja Killer versus Dragon at CGL finals was pretty crazy. Ninja Killer is a robot.
And also, Izzy just tearing through that bracket with nobody expected to. That was a big surprise.
Dude, Izzy versus Tweety was my favorite match of the whole tournament. It was so
Oh,
crazy.
most definitely. And I didn't even commentate that one. You were there.
Alright, nice ball. Has to cross the acid. Pulse gonna knock him back into it as well. So Pulse has the life lead here early. And all these little hits honestly matter here. We've seen these players take it down to the very end of the clock. So where those life bars sit in relation to one another is important at all times here.
Grab, stay in the corner. I want to keep you on lockdown. Escape fail 2 for K7. If he wins this round, he's going to have that crushing blow. As I said, the tech coming out from Pulse. No more crushing blow.
Absolutely negating that and catches him on the roll. The roll patrol here to stop you. You are staying in this corner and in this acid puddle as well. 18% throw instead.
Yeah, sound the alarms.
Pulse also sitting on Fatal Blow. One stray hit will be all it takes. That's it. As soon as I say it, as if summoned by the gods, Pulse is going to let it rip with the LTR too. And that'll be round 1 going the way of the Cowboy here.
No more corner game for you, Sub-Zero. I'm out of it. Now, here's the real answer. Is he going to start going towards him, start that pressure up, or is he going to stay full range, use Scud Shot, that acid? Oh, here we go. Pulse just not seeming to block every single hit, hitting him. Now the Ice Ask, it is Brain. Ooh, switching the corner position, but K7 says no. And this has really been the answer the whole entire set, is keep yourself out of the corner. Opponent, make him guess.
Pulse has just done. Gets himself away from the corner here. K7 tries to challenge with that ice ball, but Scud Shot wins. Not that time, though. It's going to be K7's opportunity to get some damage on the board here. Pulse just outside of death here. Are we going to have a final round yet again?
We read the stagger, and it comes out from Pulse. No Fatal Blow on his side, so how far can we take this comeback? Not very, as the down 4 coming out from K7 only need a little more health gone. And there we go.
Alright, final round now between these two. Pulse versus K7 Showoff. Some of the absolute best of the best on Xbox, but only one of them will be crowned the champion here of the Nightmare Series. Will it be the returning champ, K7 Showoff, or is Pulse going to be crowned the new champion of the Nightmare Series here? I am excited to find out, Cleve.
Oh boy, the pressure coming from Pulse. No more long-range game here. We stayed near ya. Here's the acid, 2-1-2 to keep you in a little longer for that chip damage, and here we go.
Ooh, the crushing blow is ready. Pulse taking some big damage here. Acid puddles out, and he's gonna sweep for the follow-up. Didn't have the health to survive, and Pulse now on the bubble, one game away, I should say, from claiming the whole tournament. It can be done.
Or is Game 5 going to happen again? I would love to see a Game 5. The hype has been real in this set.
Grand Finals Game 5, I am all about it. These players have been fighting tooth and nail to make sure that the prize money goes their way. Obviously, everybody's getting paid, but it's a matter of magnitude here. And neither one of these players wants to give up. We are in the Grand Finals. No, it shouldn't have been.
Tundra.
I think he meant for the final prize pool, I think. I'm not really sure what you're saying is.
Yeah, it better not be. That would be a horrific error if it somehow sent money out. I didn't set it to send anybody money yet, so I don't think so. I think we're good. We'll find out after this match because I got some arguing with it to do. Yeah, it shouldn't have any linking to
Round 1.
to this.
Fight.
We're back on Shang Tsung's island. The ruins, the fallen are in the back watching this match. Not sure if they have eyes, but if they do, they are definitely here. Nice down one anti-air. Pushing him away, way. And again, the interrupt coming from Pulse. Knowing the matchup knowledge. Don't test it.
Pulse is backing away. He's got the life lead. He doesn't need to get overly aggressive here.
Oh, again, the ass of the big boot. No fatal blow full screen. I'm not really sure what K7 was thinking there. Trying to bait that medium ice ball just for that trade.
Did he really get away with that? Baited him into walking into the acid? Wow, what a play. I mean, K7 was really out of options there ultimately anyway, but K7 now on the verge of being deleted from the tournament here. Pulse, one more round is all it takes for him to claim the Nightmare Series. Season 2.
Oh, and he went for the interrupt second time, third time, but not working out. Now this is where K7 can really make that comeback, really make that statement of where I can take this run, I can take this game.
All right, K7 with the whip punish here. Forces the breakaway out and ducks underneath the uppercut as well here. Freeze connecting for K7. He's going to likely spend the crushing blow here. Oh no, he's going to save it. Okay. Will he do it now? I don't know. Hard to read in the mind of a champ. He likely won't need it. He's got the damage without it. So he's going to be saving those resources as we go into a final round yet again. Here in our grand finals, K7 will draw first blood.
K7 not only showing that he has the mind of a really great player with that mix, but also has the spacing down with Sub-Zero, the full kit equipped.
He just lost his breakaway. That is unfortunate. K7 losing that breakaway on a scud shot hit, I believe. So that is going to potentially cost him here. He's going to be out of that crucial resource in the final round. Will he need it, though? So far, off to a solid lead here.
He's really just trying to make sure the Pulse does not get that one hit as the breakaway is not here anymore.
Yep, fatal blow available as well for Pulse, so he needs to be careful. Doesn't want to get caught by a stray fatal blow. What a weird trade was that?
Went for the false block, but just not in time.
I think he was trying to short hop over the amplify.
Or maybe that, yes. Also, K7 claiming the victory on the game, bring it to Game 5. What more could we ask for in Grand Finals of the Nightmare Series 3?
We got to get a match extended tie round in Game 2. I will put an extra $100 in the pot if we can get a match extended tie round in round 3.
Imagine.
That'd be the
Really
craziest.
That would definitely be the craziest. It just reminds me of the old Injustice 2 2018 where Irish Mantis and Happy Pal were down to the last leg. They both got match extended and the crowd was super hyped.
So here we go. The final fight in the Nightmare Series Season 2. After this, we're going to be on a brief hiatus. We'll be back on the 12th of May. Make sure you guys get signed up, those of you guys that want to participate in the Nightmare Series Season 2, or Season 3, I should say. But this is our final fight here of the Nightmare Series Season 3, and what a season it's been. It has been a wild ride watching you absolute killers go at it here. The tournaments have been crazy. The support from the community has been insane, and man, I cannot wait to keep riding out this journey with you guys because I am having so much fun, and I hope you guys are doing too.
Fight.
Well, here it is, Dream Eater, the last game of the set. Who do you think will take it?
I don't know. It's been such a back and forth between these two. This is a tough one to call. On one hand, we have K7, the returning champ. He's won the Nightmare Series before. He's the Frosty champ. Victories are something he is not sort of unfamiliar with. He's been in the winner's circle before, but we've got Pulse here, the usurper, the upstart, coming in on the LCQ victory, and now also one game away from being our newly crowned champ. It's a difficult call between these two. This is the first time we're seeing them in the Nightmare Series as well, so it's not like we have any past history to really go off of in the Nightmare Series, although they have had some back and forth in other events.
Boy, this is not where you want to be with Pulse, though.
Nice throw tag.
Nice tech.
False block attack as well. The breakaway is going to get him away from that freeze. That was about to be big damage there for K7. K7 has burned away the breakaway at least. Pulse, though, answering back with a combo of his own. About to put Fatal Blow on the table for both players here now.
Ooh, K7 showing never give up. 1 meter per ice ball and it can be done.
Troller, wake the fuck up. Why would you do that? I thought that was the Fatal Blow hitting. That was how weird the timing was.
Oh, and again with the Fatal
Blow. He ducked underneath it!
K7 is close enough.
K7 now on set point here, ducking underneath the Fatal Blow, and he is about to secure himself a victory here if he can shut it down. Pulse needs an answer, and he needs it now. The Roll Patrol is out, though. You're not getting away from me. Pulse gets the throw connection, Acid Puddle away as well.
Scott shot to keep him out of the air. No air game is being played today, Pulse says. But now slowly but surely, we're in the other side of the screen. Corner game for K7. This is where Pulse has to guess right, and he gets right. Now it's the corner switch until the breakaway has happened. No breakaway coming from K7, so any damage is going to be done for Pulse is going to be it.
Right, K7 gets whiff punished here. Full launcher, no breakaway to stop this damage as well. Pulse looking about to take this round. The uppercut knocks him out of the sky. We have yet another final round, game 5. The tenacity that these players are showing is off the charts.
The tiles have turned to maximum.
Dude, it's double Luigi right now.
Uh-oh.
Somebody's going home sadder than the other.
What really is just so impressive by both these players, they're just both sitting still waiting for each other to move towards them, and each capitalizing when they can.
All right, Pulse is going to get the throw. He's also going to be the first one to breach the 50% mark here. He's only got 486 damage left to do. Meanwhile, K7 needs to double that almost, 800.
K7, one Fatal Blow. Could do it if he has a low left life, and now here comes the crushing blow. Breakaway to be coming out.
Alright, the overhead connects here for K7. No breakaway to stop this. He's going to go straight into the Fatal Blow. It's the final game, the final round. You need to spend the resources now. Open fire with all of the cannons. The artillery barrage is happening. Fatal Blow available here as well for Pulse. The anti-air!
Here it comes! How much damage can we claim away from Pulse's health? 51% is all he has left.
K7 Showoff has done it! Hunting him down. He tried to roll away, but K7 had enough. And K7 is our champion yet again. What a sweaty match. Everybody hug Sub-Zero. Cool off with that. That was ridiculous.
I don't even know if Sub-Zero's cold at this point. The amount of sweat coming from these players is just too much to handle.
Jeez. All right. So K7 Showoff is yet again the Nightmare Series champion. Very well played, bringing it home for the Lin Kuei with a brief cameo by the Aztec there, but ultimately it was Sub-Zero that brought the victory home. And as you guys can see from this bracket that I've loosely cobbled together, I'll try to make it better for next time. There's a couple things I want to change on it, but as you guys can see, we got K7 sitting there at the top of the podium. Our runner-up, of course, Pulse, making a solid second-place finish for his first outing here in the Nightmare Series, with then Crispy Fungus bringing it home in third. Slink So Wavy was our fourth-place finisher, and then we have Blaze and Izzy that tied in fifth, and then AJ and Justin, the twins from Canada, unfortunately had to DQ out, so they'll take that seventh place home for the two of them, as their connections were unfortunately compromised. I will say my biggest disappointment is we didn't get to see the AJ versus K7 matchup. You know, AJ ducked him the whole series, trying to keep his secrets for when it counted, and then DDoS and fucked it all up. So maybe we'll get just an exhibition between the two of them. I'll put some coins up. We'll get the two of them to fight, because that's a match I want to see. I want to see AJ versus K7. So maybe
Most
we can do that.
definitely.
Maybe we can do that in the off week.